Lo le ho lo la lo he ho he la lo le lo go he lo la.
What I wanted to offer you is an understanding that an artist, a sacred artist, a fine artist, a performance artist, a culinary artist, a wood artist, an artist in dance of the body, of movement. Those are all sacred arts. And being an artist means breathing. It means being alive. It means embodying that which is in your heart. It means adopting practices in everyday life and living for opening the heart more and more, of living in that heartwood space, of allowing the divine to flow through that space, through your hands, your body, your song, whatever your art form is, and out into the world. And when we're stepping into that, when we're finding that grounded rootedness in who we are from that heartwood space, at first it can seem a little scary, because when you're opening this, you're opening it to the world, and that's where your dreams lie, that's where your essential self is, that's where who you really are lives, not the you of you that you've learned through our culture, the you of you that you've learned through the media, movies, television, what we're told we should be, magazine covers, parents, you know, friends, lovers. There are a lot of projections in the world as to who we should be. But when you go to the heartwood, that's who you are. That's who you are naturally. Not normally, not in the normal world, but by nature. Who you really are, underneath all of those things, and some of them are very fun to play with and put on. They're like pieces of clothing. But who we are underneath all of that is by nature gorgeous, stunningly gorgeous. And that beauty in your heart is what comes through you, is what expresses through you, and it's a gift from the divine through you. And when you come up against those places, if you do or if you are, where there might be some fear of allowing the world to see that, or to really step into who you are in that space, know this: your art, your expression, that beautiful expression coming from your heart through whatever medium you're using, that expression of you is going to touch another human being in a way that you have no idea. And someone somewhere out there at some day will say to you, oh my goodness, that reaches in and touches me, and I get it, and wow, it's made a difference in my life in some way. So coming up against those edges is very normal. We all do. We all do. I've certainly come up against that place of, I'm scared shitless. I'm really scared to allow this part of me, I feel so vulnerable there, to allow this part of me to be seen. You know, what if I'm crucified? What if I'm, you know, I just suck at this, or people tell me I'm awful, or, you know, all those things the mind goes through, and it blah, 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 blah. It's so noisy. And when we listen to it, it can be very painful. It can be painful, and here's why. When you listen to those voices in your own head, what they're doing is they're shutting down your heart, and that's the pain that you feel. It's not that the pain of worrying about somebody else doing stuff, but that you're allowing those in is shutting down your heart. And you have to keep that heart open to create. There's just no other place it comes from. It comes from that heart space, that essence of you, that beauty, that gorgeousness of who you are. Taking hands, embracing the hand of that part of you that might have fear, that might feel limited, that that has drawn the line in the sand and said, I can't, I'm not good enough, or I'm not enough, or I'm too much, or this, or whatever. Take the hand of that part of you, that scared part of you, and say, oh, honey, it's okay. I got you. The I of you that is the heartful you. I've got you. We're going to go through this together. We're going to walk through this together, one step at a time, because we have beauty and we have gifts to give the world. I've learned that when I'm up against that wall, time in nature is amazing and instantly healing for me, instantly. Whether it's sitting or hiking or swimming or whatever, just some time outside. These guys are so healing. Other practices that I do are yoga and meditation, of course. Drumming, sacred drumming is incredible. It's instant for regrounding and recentering and finding that heart space again, opening it back up again. Another thing I do is rattling. Rattling can be very clearing of those voices, of that energy. There's many practices. Eating really good food, lots and lots of plant-based things, greens, your dark leafy greens, herbal teas. Those will be very supportive for you on your journey. One of the most powerful practices that I have learned over many years is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude for what I have, gratitude for what I don't have, gratitude for the gifts that come to me and the gifts that go through me, gratitude for what I am able to express through me as my art, gratitude that I have opportunities to give that gift, to share it with the world, gratitude for the people that come forward and say, oh, thank you, and have gratitude back. It's such a beautiful feeding of souls back and forth. Gratitude is one of the most beautiful practices that I know of. And it's also a great practice for keeping you centered and grounded in your gift, in your art. Say thank you. Say thank you to all that is. Say thank you to the people who help you along the way. Say thank you to the people who appreciate your gifts and your talents. Say thank you to yourself for showing up each day, each time you sit down or stand up or walk forward to do your work, to do your art, to bring that through you. Thank yourself. Thank yourself for having the commitment and the conviction of your heart to open and allow that flow to come through you. It's a real gift of the divine. And the world is waiting for your very gift, whatever that is. Whether it's you draw with pencils or paint with beautiful colors, or whether you push wood through a saw, or you sing to the world, or you dance and you can move your body, or whether you write words, or you read poetry, or you make things. No matter what it is, that sacred divine expression through you is a gift to the world. Let it flow, kids. Let it flow. I am so honored and excited for you. I'm honored to be a part of this journey with you, and I'm just excited for the steps that you take. And please do contact me. I can't wait to hear about all that you bring forward, that beautiful, sacred, divine expression through you, and giving it to the world as a gift. Allowing that channel to open and to flow so that the divine can come and touch other people's lives and other people's hearts through you. Stay true to yourself. Keep that heartwood open and flowing. I honor you. Thank you.